Okay, we've got another 2 over 3 episode. I've got Ugo with me. We've got 3 images from the same photographer, 5-minute clock, 4-minute bell. Ugo hasn't seen them, and I'm going to start the clock and reveal them to Ugo now. Okay, and we've got 3 images by Rui Palha from Lisbon in Portugal. Right. And the first one, this first one is called Zombies Number 4. What do you think of this one, Ugo?
Okay, I see where the title comes. You know what? Actually, disregarding the title for a moment, what this image reminds me of some 1930s noir movie, you know, some detective movie or crime movie. You know, it's just the imagery, that dark street with these figures moving about, coming out of the mist. But in terms of the image itself, the lighting's terrific. The contrast is great against the background, and look at all these different people coming towards us. I mean, yeah, zombies is I guess the right title for this image, but it's also interesting. There's a lot going on in the background as well, and I do like the way that line cuts across the frame as well along the road there. It's almost separates us from them.
It's almost a barrier that holds them back.
Holds them back. That's right. So terrific image.
I do like the sense of them emerging from the mist. I do get a sense of them being zombies. I do like the archway of light that we can see in the extreme background there, and we can see a bit of a statue poking up, and the image and the zombies seem to be appearing right into
well-dressed zombies, I must say,
into the distance there. I do like the lighting, and I do like as you said, and I basically repeated everything you've said. That shadow arch of shadow across the foreground, which almost seems to be hemming in these zombies,
keeping them.
I think what's also important is the light that is playing across those cobblestones, and the way that it. I like the mist above and light above gives it a nice balance, so that the subjects
really
are balanced in a field of light, I guess.
Yes, that's a very good point.
And emerging from it, which I think is great.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay, let's go to the second one. The second one's a matter of dimensionality. What do you think of this one?
This is interesting framing of this scene. What I actually noticed the first time I saw it was sort of those arches created by the light coming up from the top of the frame, and then leading your eye into this arch of light, and with these, and then there's a lot of detail within that lit arch. There's a few people in the foreground, and then your eye again is led right deep into the frame, and there's more happening right into the background there. So it's a quite abstract shot, but the people in it create the interest there.
Yeah, I think what I like most about this, I like the way my eye is kind of led into the frame, the tunnelling effect of these archways. I like the way the light is reflected off the arches, which it gives them, I guess, shape and form and definition in that darkness. But I like that the two people kind of at equal distance from the edge of the frame on each side, which really give it scale. And then my eye's drawn in past that middle. Almost looks like an doorway through, and we can see people in the and I guess the corridor or the working through it.
It's quite a different image once you go into there. There's those patterns created by the scaffolding.
I like the heavy sense that I get from those archways above, the darkness and the sense of heaviness, and then these two tiny people
almost
that really give it scale. And a sense of weight.
Well, I know we're running out of time, but this is so interesting. I find that elevator door in the way is almost holding up those arches, and then you go through into this beautifully lit area, so it's quite a contrast.
Emerge out into the light.
Into the light.
Okay, and the third one, and we've got another black and white shot. It looks like a repeating line of of columns that are holding up some sort of structure and a guy walking into the distance there.
Yeah, this is all about the patterns created by those columns, those diagonals. I mean, the person walking along is quite important to the image.
I like the texture and the toning of those columns as well. As you move out,
as well as the paving as well. It's excellent. And what's interesting, that bird there almost. Counterbalances the walker.
Actually, I haven't. I didn't. I've only just noticed that bird since you said it. And the other thing I noticed is the lines in the cobblestones kind of help draw the eye through the frame as
columns as well. So I'm just wondering where that bird was there. It was supposed to be there, but I can see that. In a way, it does counterbalance the walker. So this is, again, another excellent composition.
I think it's a great composition. I like the way it's been framed. I like the way my eye is drawn in that natural diagonal, and I also like the crisscrossing of that superstructure and the right-hand side as well in the background.
With a little bit of light coming from the top.
Okay, we're way over time. Let's go score them. What are you going to give Zombies number 4?
Easily 5 stars. It's a terrific image.
5 stars for that one. What are you going to give the second one?
I hate to sound boring, but 5 stars as well.
Yeah, I think the more I talked about it and that sense of waste that I get from it, 5 for me. And the third one?
Yeah, honestly, these are free high-quality images. I think this is 5 stars for me.
I'm going to give Walker's 5 as well. Well, there you go. Okay, Rui Palha.
Very glittery tonight.
From Lisbon, Portugal. You have gotten 5 out of 5 from both of us on each image, so you are Mr. Glitter. You couldn't be more sparkly if you tried. Thank you so much for sharing these 3 great images with us all on Flickr.